Uh-oh. Drake responds to Kendrick Lamar's accusations. What does he say? Stay tuned after the intro.
Palm trees on everything. What's breaking for my niggas on the West Coast? Everything. Blood strips, gangbang, that's what they do. That's on everything. Club scene, chicks out looking good. Oh, down south representative, turn it to a West Coast center.
What is the deal, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the On Everything podcast with your boy Lunatic Man. Today, we're going to dive in to Drake's The Heart Part 6 response to Kendrick Lamar's accusations in Not Like Us. You know what I mean? We're going to dive into it, man, break it down, get a good reaction out of it, man. This is some good, healthy banter between two MCs. One pop star and one lyrical genius. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in this song, man. How it's gonna break down, what he's gonna respond back with. I see a lot of comments, people saying he's on defense, but we're gonna find out. So without further delay, man, let's dive in to the content. Let's go.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not far down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general.
Okay, so he says, where's the information about me being a snitch, a rat? And said if it was all this was true, some of these other content creators would have been got at him and exposed him. But I mean, right now is a lot of stuff is being exposed. He said whoever he's getting his information from are clowns. So whoever's inside of his clique of OVO and they're the mold that's giving Kendrick all this ammunition to hit Drake up with. They're a clown. They're clowns. If it's 1, 2, 3 people, however many there is, but that's what he's insinuating. So let's continue on with the Heart Part 6. Let's go.
Season in preparation, my jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's a...
Wait a minute. So he said that they plotted for a week and they fed Kendrick this info. Wait a minute, hold on. Because they just got done saying that whoever you got your information from are clowns, right? Then you come back and say it's been a plan you had for over a week that you've been feeding Kendrick false information. So if you're the one giving Kendrick the false information, then that makes you the clowns he's getting his information. His information from, bro, that's not, no. That can't be both. Either whoever he's getting his information from is clowns, or you've been feeding them this information, wrong information, to kind of like, you know what I mean, to fuck them off, you know what I mean, with some accusations that ain't true because you threw them out there. That one right there, bro. I don't know about that one, Drake. It seemed like you trying to play both sides of the fence right there. Let's go.
11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration.
Now, yeah, you do got to fact check, but that's when you're crafting a song. Like you got these guys are dropping songs minutes after the other one dropped one, and you can tell that they're referring to the topics that's being spoke on by the previous song. So how much time do you have to really fact check? If my facts I think are coming from a reliable source, then I'm gonna take it and run with it. So it'll be different if Kendrick fabricated you having an 11-year-old daughter that nobody knows about, compared to if somebody gave him that information. So it's hard to fact check, bro, when you gotta respond like this. What if the fact checks take you a week? Then you're gonna be complaining about why you ain't dropped yet. I'm just saying.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild.
Now, see, that's another thing that I'm tripping off of. Like, if you saying that Kendrick got false information, whether it's from you or not, and then you're saying Whitney is I take it Kendrick's his girl, and I keep hearing this Dave Free name. That's like what, twice already you brought his name up, that he had something to do with Kendrick's wife. Well, if you asking Kendrick for proof that he's that Drake is a rat, where's the proof of? There's two things you said about Kendrick. You said Kendrick beats up on his woman, and then you also said his woman got a baby with the dude Dave Free. I mean, shit, fair exchange ain't no robbery. You gotta, if you asking for proof, you gotta provide it as well. You know what I mean? Just to keep it official.
Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected.
Hold on. Now, this is one that's really, he said this Epstein angle is what I expected. Now, we know about the Epstein situation with HT, human, you know what I mean? It rhymes with African. But if you expect that angle, then that means you also understood that angle is out there, is being spoken about you. Let's just get that straight. It's kind of like if I was a thief and I'm known to be like, they say, man, every time lunatic come around, something end up missing, and we do a rap battle, then I would expect you to hit me with the angle of me being a thief, because that's what's going around. So if you expected the Epstein angle, then that's saying that you understand that in your hearing, bruh, that shit don't look good, bruh. Oh, you shouldn't have said you expected that angle. Who expects a pedo angle?
Videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection.
So there's a song that Kendrick said he got molested. See, I never heard of him ever being molested, but I'm definitely gonna look into that one, bro. That's nothing to play with anyway. I don't know if you're trying to make fun or if you're trying to, you know what I mean? That's not an angle. I wouldn't play with that shit. We already know how these pedos are looked at, especially when they hit the pen. It's all bad for them. You know what I mean? Let's continue, man.
This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps, the shit you so obsessed with, is so excessive. They're acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
What this sounds like to me, he said he don't want to diss him anymore. I think he's setting himself up for an exit, for a tap out. Drake is setting himself up for a tap out. To use a molestation situation as saying that's why Kendrick is getting at you about pedophilia. I mean, if that is true, then would you blame us? Kind of like, wouldn't you expect a woman that's in a domestic abusive situation speak out against domestic violence? Wouldn't you expect someone who was did wrong by the hands of the police to speak out against police brutality? It's usually the victims that are the voices of those who don't speak. You know what I mean? So if that did happen to Kendrick, then I would expect him to target anybody known or allegedly been in a situation of touching on kids. And that's just. But at the same time, you got to also remember, you're not targeting innocent people. You're targeting people that's either known or have that cloud above their heads, such as being registered as an SA. Not the SA, you know, shout out to the my Mexican partners out there, not that SA, but the letter S and the letter A, sexual, and then you got the other one with kids too. So if you got that cloud over your head, bruh, for someone to fabricate that and make that up, that's wrong. You don't put that kind of jacket on nobody if it's not deserved. But if it's true, and those are cases that's easy to find out, because there will be court documents, as well as having some of these states go by rules and regulations where you have to file as a predator. So if that's factual, bruh, and then there is videos with Drake with minors on stage, and that little actor chick, she was a minor when he met her at a hotel and be corresponding with her through text and phone, telling each other they miss each other. That's sus. That's sus for real. Let's continue.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant.
That's the third time he mentioned Dave fucking his girl. 3 times. I mean, what number is it that you repeat when it becomes repetitive? I'm just saying.
About breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked
Millie Bobby Brown, that's the little actress chick that. Why would you bring that up? And it's stated that you was dealing with this girl. I don't know in what way. I'm not making accusations, but I'm from her mouth. They met in a hotel, and ever since been friends. And she just turned like 18 like 2 years ago, but she met him years before that. So it's kind of like some creepy type of tendencies. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Said no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments, you may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent them commissary when you need some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
Okay. To me, it's kind of hard to say though when it comes to a battle. Those are bars because there's nothing to peel away. There's nothing underneath it that you got to peel away and be like, oh, that's what he meant. He's coming right out saying either he's deflecting or he's defending what it is Kendrick has said previous. But there's no his lyrics aren't complex. They're not. This song, at least this song, he has done it in the past, but this song here is kind of dry. It feels like he's exhausted. It feels like it feels like a beaten man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. There's no enthusiasm in it. There's no the jabs like like go feel the energy of Hit 'Em Up. Go feel the energy of No Vaseline. Go feel the energy of Ether. Go feel the energy of Dollars and Cents, Quick and MCA. Go feel the energies of those songs. When you shooting shots, like for instance, feel the energy of Not Like Us. There was energy, and I'm not talking about musical energy. I'm talking about delivery, your flow, your intent. And this, bruh, sounds like you're kind of parched. You need a little bit of water. You need some rest. You're producing songs at an instant to reply, and I think it's taking its toll. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Let's finish up. We're almost at the end. Let's go through the rest of this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
Now, see, he's saying he would be a worthy competitor if he was a predator with the lies he's telling to all the media and editors. But this is not Kendrick's lie. This is not Kendrick's lie. This is something that's been out there before Kendrick even spoke on the matter. You know what I mean? That video of you grinding and telling a 17-year-old girl that her breasts feel good against your chest, why she's so thick, and you're a 23-year-old adult, and then that young actress that you met and staying in contact with, and I missed you, and bruh, there's a lot of red flags. There's so many red flags. I think I'm at a Damu convention. You feel me? So many red flags, bruh. I'm seeing so many red flags. All I hear is so woo in the background, bruh. Like I said, he's not making the accusations. He's touching on what it is. You know what I mean? And if you're giving out bad information about your daughter, did you guys also give out information about you being a pedo? About, you know what I mean? Like, none of that information had to be given to Kendrick because it's already documented and it's out there. The videos, the interviews with the Millie Bobby Brown chick or whatever her name is. You know what I mean? Now I'm waiting to see. I never heard of Kendrick whooping on his woman, or let alone her having a kid that's not his with somebody else, Dave Free. Because you mentioned his name, you awfully mention his name a lot. So either that's some accurate information, and if so, the same paperwork you asking from Kendrick about you, shouldn't that be given in exchange? I'm just saying. And the way you talking right now, you don't sound energetic. You don't sound enthused like you won this battle. You know what I mean? This song right here, bro. Your other songs way better than this one. Way better than this one, bro. You know, Family Matters is way better than this one. I mean, it is what it is. This right here, bro, is not. It's kind of like it feels like you're backed in a corner and you're just trying to address as much as you can. And then you also say you throwing out some shit about Kendrick. They're trying to counter what they saying about you. Is, I mean, maybe rap beef ain't for you, bro. I mean, I understand you took down what's his name out of Philly, but Pusha T was a whole different situation too, and Rick Ross still out there shooting shots. So I mean, I understand it feels like the world against you, but what does it mean when the world's against you? You know what I mean? Is it the same idea everybody has about you, or is the idea factual? I'm just saying, bro. You know what I mean? Let's see. Does Kendrick come back, or does he just consider it done? Like I done did my due diligence. I done did it. He's waving a white flag. We're gonna find out though.
You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor. Like,
that's that one right there. He said everything he says is facts. So I want to see proof that Kendrick be beating up on this girl and that kid is Dave Free's kid and he been fucking with Kendrick's girl. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that was it right there. That was Drake's response with the Heart Part 6, which runs off the Kendrick series, the Heart 4 and 5. So he just took it to the 6, which we know about the 6 in Toronto, where he say he from. So hey, that was to me it was a little bit lackluster. It could have been more enthusiastic, more lyrically inclined. He was just rhyming words, but basically just saying what he been saying. Wasn't nothing to, you know, think about. Wasn't like you gave me a Rubik's Cube. You know what I mean? You just, yeah, bro. I know you could do better than that. I know you could do better than that. So with that being said, man, y'all, thank y'all for pulling up on the On Everything podcast. If you would, please, if you have not done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this song that Drake released and what do you expect in return from Kendrick Lamar, man. Does the battle continue? Does Kendrick have 10 stashed away? Is he doing a whole album of diss songs against one person? It never's been done. It has never been done. So if he does that, he's pushing the line on some new shit that's never been accomplished. But he's putting an album again. If he got 10 more tracks, bro, but I don't believe that. I don't think he got 10 tracks. He might got some because it doesn't make sense if he's responding to exactly what Drake is saying. Same with Drake responding back to what Kendrick is saying. That means they're listening to it, bam, they're hitting the studio and they're writing it out. You know what I mean? So I don't think they got pre-made songs sitting in the cut. You know what I mean? They're answering each other. Everything that you hear, like you heard a thing with Drake in this song about the A minor situation from the last song. And he talk about B flat and you know, and so forth, B sharp. So he did counter that, but it was, you know, within real time because it was on a track that was just released from Kendrick. And at the same time, for those that don't know, that A minor had so many levels and layers to that shit. It's not just the fact that he say strike a chord A minor, meaning a minor, a young person. But don't forget, here's another thing he shot a shot at him with, which, you know, about him being a white boy. A minor only come in the white keys. There's no black keys in A minor. They're all white keys on the piano, A minor. Yeah, another one. And then what they call pianos, ebony and ivory, they call them an ivory boy. So, hey, them is some slick shots Kendrick is hitting them with. Drake, I want some of that mental gymnastics. You know what I mean? I want some stuff to make people think. That's simplified. Just you're ugly. That's basically what it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So once again, man, thank y'all for pulling up to the On Everything podcast, man. I'm your boy Lunatic, and we'll be back with more as soon as they keep dropping. You feel me? With that being said, I'm Lunatic, and I'm out this bitch. Ha ha ha.